A female tourist's hat was blown across the border by the wind, though she was just a step away. She couldn't take that step forward. A soldier from the north picked up the hat and smiled as he handed it back. This is one of the most dangerous borders in the world. Tourists are not allowed to take photos facing the military zone, yet on such a highly sensitive border, soldiers from both sides began spitting at each other. Both of them couldn't help but burst out laughing, with no hostility. They didn't seem like enemies at all, more like brothers getting along well. It all began with an operation not long ago. Min Hyuk's unit accidentally crossed the border due to a mistake. When the squad leader realized it, he immediately ordered a retreat, but in their haste to leave, they left Min Hyuk behind. However, just as he was relieving himself, Min Hyuk took only 2 steps before stepping on a landmine. He dared not move because there was no one around. He heard a noise nearby. It turned out to be a dog. Just as Min Hyuk let out a sigh of relief, the dog's owner appeared. It was a North Korean soldier. Just as the two sides were facing off, a veteran North Korean soldier approached from behind and pinned Min Hyuk against the ground. In an instant, both men's nerves were on edge, but they released Min Hyuk and prepared to leave, intending to leave him there to fend for himself, driven by an instinctive will to survive. He spoke up and asked his opponent for help. The veteran turned back and carefully disarmed the landmine, even going so far as to give the fuse to Min Hyuk as a keepsake. Only then did Min Hyuk realize he was saved. It was also the first time he realized that North Korean soldiers weren't the terrifying enemies his superiors had described, but ordinary people of flesh and blood, just like him. During a mission not long after, Min Hyuk's unit encountered North Korean soldiers, but there was no tension between them. The commanders from both sides walked toward each other and exchanged cigarettes. It seemed the two had been old acquaintances. On the battlefield, they were enemies, but here, they were brothers of the same nation. Min Hyuk recognized him. It was the veteran who had saved him that day, and the veteran immediately recognized Min Hyuk. Afterward, they went their separate ways. While on guard duty, Min Hyuk encountered the veteran, Oh Chung-sa. Again, Oh Chung-sa sternly warned him, and Min Hyuk would take a step back, pulling his shadow back to the borderline. They shared a tacit understanding, just like friends. In Min Hyuk's heart, he had already come to regard his savior as an older brother. Knowing how hard life was for his brothers in the north, he tied cigarettes and candy to a stone and tossed it toward the northern outpost. The other side would reply in the same way.